What's up, guys? We are back here in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius and taking a look at one of the roles here. So, the big question on everyone's mind is, should I reroll? That is the question that is spammed everywhere. Reddit, Facebook, forums, videos, everywhere. Everyone wants to know, should I reroll? So here's my answer to should you reroll. If you really are dedicated to rerolling and willing to put some time and effort in, you should aim for two top tier units. It doesn't matter if they're 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star when you get them. So aim for 2 of the top 5. So we have Exdeath right here. And this account is actually a pretty good, solid account, but it does not have 2 top 5 units. So it only has Exdeath. It's got Edgar, which is very, decent unit right there as well. It has Shantotto, which is a great trust mastery and a decent unit overall as well. You can see mag plus 30 right down there. We actually have 2 of them, which means it's easier to farm the trust levels that we need to get that trust mastery. And then it also has Luna. Luna has a great trust mastery. I believe the strongest physical attack in the game with Barrage, which does 3.2% damage 4 times to 4 random enemies. So it hits 4 times at the highest damage multiplier in the game. But it's not very good against multiple groups. But against one single target enemy, that's going to be the highest physical damage output in the game right now, to my knowledge. So overall, that's why they say Luna is good for her trust mastery. Otherwise, Luna sucks. No question about it. Luna's a horrible unit, stat-wise, ability-wise, goes to 4-star. But yeah, so this is a decent setup here because you got some nice buffs with the trust mastery reward from Shantotto. You can buff up Exdeath with that 30%. Exdeath is, arguably the best unit in the game currently, and will be later on when he goes to 6-star as well. So, good account. Definitely usable account. The game is not hard at all right now. The game will get hard-ish later on with trials and things like that. But, of course, power creep is going to step in. So that it's... you could be happy, play the game with 1 top-tier account. That is perfectly fine. If you have more time to spend, I highly recommend going for 2 top 5 units. Because, this is free summons. I mean, it's just wasting a little bit of time to get all these great summons, which, as you can see, if you've re-rolled at all, you're going to start noticing that getting a good unit, getting a, top-tier unit, top 10 unit, is really hard. The chances are, 1% or less. They're really low. Even with rate ups, you're still taking a big chance. So even if you have, say, 10% chance to pull the unit that you want, that's still 1 in 10 that you're going to get it. And that's, with RNG being perfect. And RNG is never perfect, so you could roll 100 times, even at a 10% drop rate, and still not get the unit you want. It is crazy. So, try in the beginning here with all these free summons. 13 free summons is a lot. It's a ton of free summons. Highly recommend going for 2 top 5 units. The list is down below. Useful, good units. And there's a lot of units that can be used, and they're very effective. I mean, just because they're not in the top, say, 10 or top 15 list, doesn't mean they're horrible units. You can use them. Every unit is pretty good. Even Rain and Lastwell are actually really strong units in the Japanese server because they've gotten their 6-star evolutions. They also get some incredibly powerful things. Like Rain gets full break, I believe it's called, which is one of the strongest physical attacks in the game. It does a huge debuff on your opponent as well. So, I mean, that's what makes Vaan so powerful right now, is Vaan is the only unit that has the full break ability in Global, but later on, Rain gets it at the 6-star status, so you really don't necessarily have to have Vaan, because you're going to get it eventually for free with Rain. But, yeah, it's nice to have now, and it makes content a lot easier, trials and missions and things like that. So yeah, gear up for the PvP too, because PvP will be coming. That will be coming soonish here in Global. And thanks for watching. Hopefully this answers your questions. Aim for 2, or just settle with 1. Or go ahead and pick your favorite Final Fantasy characters and just be happy with those. Because again, any account with 13 rare summons, you're going to have a good account no matter what you summon. Even if you summon the absolute bottom 15 units in the list, the top tier units, like rank 30 to 45, you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine with 13 rare summons. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Tell your friends about the game. Tell your friends about the channel. Subscribe. Helps me out tremendously. Thank you, guys.